Hey everyone, I am your astrologer Brittany with Horoscope.com. Here are 3 things you need to know in order to make today, Saturday, December 8th, 2018, a success. Now the first thing I want to talk about today is of course going to be right here where the moon is. Now the moon is in Capricorn in this chart, but at the beginning of the day it will be in Sagittarius. When the moon's in Sagittarius, it brings our attention, of course, to doing something new, exciting that we have not done before, traveling, studying, and bringing more of the joy and optimism back to our lives, which I think we're doing in a major way after yesterday's new moon. I think we're bringing more joy back to our life, hopefully, than we've had in a really long time doing something new or different. Now, what's going to happen very, very early this morning, and perhaps even late last night, is this moon in Sagittarius is going to make a square over to Chiron in Pisces. What this could bring, some uncomfortable feelings, insecurities about your life, about some new journey you're going on, about the past. You really want to do this new thing. Is this new journey that you're going on really right for you, meant for you? What about the past? What about old things? And I'm telling you, needing to just let those things go. Let your insecurities, let your fears fall away, especially with Chiron stationing here, needing to put the past behind you and to calm your nerves, because to me, things are looking better. Things are looking better. I think if you aren't afraid of the things you're afraid of, if you learn to face the things from the past, I think this alignment, even if it feels uncomfortable, can really help you to move forward, give you the push you need to overcome old stuff and move on. All right, with the moon also around this time in a quincunx to Cancer, to the North Node in Cancer, I think also you could be feeling a little bit emotionally stable at this time. Maybe feeling like things are a little bit up in the air. Maybe you're like you're a little bit of a balloon who's been cut loose. Where is your home? Where do you belong? Some things from the past have now been taken away from you or cut out of your life here with this moon in Sagittarius. And I'm telling you, I think things are looking good. I think things are looking good in the astrology. I think instead of you seeing some new adventure that you're going on is something that's different than the past, that's not meant for you, or that's not you, or that's bringing some instability, I think you need to see what's going on right now in the astrology as a grand new opportunity here to go on a major new adventure in your life that you will make your home, that you will conquer, that you will build on and feel good on and feel more stable in. Eventually, if you just commit to go in there and believe in yourself and don't get afraid, okay? That's what's happening there. Then an hour later, now still while many of us are sleeping, this moon in Sagittarius is going to move further through the sign and make a trine to Uranus. What this could bring are some unexpected events that could occur. Either you yourself doing something unexpected or something unexpected happening to you. If it's not an external event, perhaps you as well get some unexpected insight. To me, Uranus is the planet of the higher mind. So what I am hoping ideally happens here is that maybe after you have some uncomfortable feelings that come up for a minute at the very, very beginning today and maybe late last night, I'm hoping this trine to Uranus kicks on your higher perspective, kicks on the higher meaning and purpose in your life that you need to say, you know what, I'm going on some new journey, I'm doing this new thing, I am making it happen, and to just let yourself go in that direction. And I think this could be the thing that kicks your higher mind, that kicks your mind into gear and gets you on board with some new journey so that you can start to get more and more excited about it. All right, so that's what's happening there. Then a few hours later now, as we are actually beginning to wake up, the moon leaves Sagittarius and starts to move into the sign of Capricorn, where you see it here in this chart. And what that is going to bring as we move throughout the day here is going to bring more of a serious energy, a serious vibe. It's no longer about how can I get excited about this new journey? Do I believe in where my life is now going? Am I called to do this? Am I not? Do I feel comfortable? It's more so about, okay, I've realized now that I need to go in this direction. I've got the better perspective on things, and now I have to get serious about how I start to move and build and create this new life, this new identity that I now have been working out for months that I know I need to move forward in. All right, so that's what starts to happen as we move towards breakfast time. All right, then after that, now At lunch, the moon, as it's in Capricorn, is then going to make a sextile over here to Venus in Scorpio. So as we are starting to commit to some new direction that our life is going in, and to build and create that direction and to put more structures in place to support it, I think we start to make some changes in our relationships that are positive, make some changes in our money that are also positive, that can help us create situations for ourselves that are much better and that we like. Then right after that, the moon is going to make a conjunction here with Saturn, again helping us to get more of the structure, the discipline that we need in our life to move on, to commit to some new direction, and to feel okay about it, whether or not it's what we wanted, although I think we do want it, to help us commit to moving forward. All right, so that's the first thing that I want to mention today. It's time to get on board with where your life is going, to believe in it, to commit to it, and to move on, because I think good things are coming. Now the second thing I want to talk about, I did just mention this, but I will mention it again. Chiron here is stationing. This to me has given you a huge chance to heal old wounds. Even if you have to dig up some of the wounds to begin with, I think it's given you a real chance to start to move on, to heal things that you never thought in your life would get healed before, to get insights about why you've been hurting about your life and what's been uncomfortable, so that you can feel better. Especially with Mars and Neptune conjunct in Pisces, I really do believe it's about clearing out the past, or if you can't clear out the past and get rid of the past, starting to make your peace with it, starting to understand it, starting to feel okay with it, and starting to adjust your internal perspective to something that is better for you. All right, so that's what's happening there. The third and last thing, I know I've been talking about this for a while, but it's still happening right here. Mercury in Scorpio in a trine with both the North Node and with Chiron. I think, again, conversations are going to be positive. If there's any part of you today that's still unsure about what you're doing in life, about what's going on, about some new journey you're embarking on, to me, I would say talk about it. Talk about your fears. Talk about your insecurities. Talk about the things that aren't right. Try to put in whatever way you can, not just superficially, but talk about the real stuff, the deep stuff. And I do believe that can help you to overcome any sense of instability, any sense of insecurity, any sense of fear or worry. I think if you just talk about things, and if you try to work things out in your mind in a real deep kind of manner, you're going to find that you're actually in a much better place than maybe it feels. That even if you feel like you're a balloon that's been cut wandering in space with no place to call home, that you're actually in a better spot than you think. You actually now have an opportunity to create more of a life that you really want, and there are things and people and situations to catch you if you fall. All right, so I would not worry. Things are looking good to me, even if there may be some things inside we're still working out. So that is your daily planetary forecast for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow.